The following comments are the comments of Paul Jones alone, not Double X Incorporated, any of its subsidiaries or sponsors, but could possibly also be the thoughts of Mr. Ben Hodson, but we'll see that afterwards. Okay, what started this off was a letter I saw in the Herald Sun regarding reviews of the new Nickelback album. I will, even though their name's on it, I'm not going to bother saying, but I'll quickly just read the first paragraph. Why do you have such a big thing against Nickelback? They're a proper rock/pop band. Their lyrics talk about meaningful things, unlike some other bands you seem to love. Okay, I will read here. I've gotten these. These are the exact lyrics lifted from some Nickelback songs.
Just a preface. That's in response to a
review of a very bad review of the recent Nickelback album/single
in the Herald Sun.
Yes, but I will read here verbatim. This is how the lyrics are. No, it didn't matter what I tried. It's just a little hard to leave when you're going down on me. I guess I stuck around so I could watch us fight for all the wrong reasons. That's deep. It's spiritual in a way. I will move on to another reading. I like your pants around your feet. And I like the dirt that's on your knees. And I like the way you still say please. While you're looking up at me, you're like my favourite damn disease.
Okay.
Henry Miller has nothing on Chad Kroeger.
I was going to say, are you sure that was Nickelback? It wasn't like, the writings of what's his name? Sorry, Chaucer?
Could be Chaucer, it could be anyone.
Geoffrey Chaucer, yeah.
It's timeless. I will continue with the letter. Your review of the single Rockstar was horrible. 1 star? Have you listened to the message being conveyed? It's questioning what it means to be a rock star. It's also very catchy. Please reconsider. I will read from the said song Rockstar. I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs and a bathroom I can play baseball in and a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I'm overcome with just spiritual awakening.
Yeah, I don't know what you could say to that.
1 star, I believe that's an incorrect review. More like minus more stars than there are in the freaking universe.
I don't know. Can they give like a negative review like that?
Who cares? There's no rules.
Well, I'm sure there would be rules to reviewing.
I hope Chad Kroeger chokes to death on his mediocrity. The little paddle pop lion tool.
Again, the opinions of Paul Jones. Not really my opinion, because I haven't heard much of Nickelback stuff, so...
A man whose entire artistic output has served nothing more than to have stuff for bogans to play at their weddings.
I thought that was more like a hinder.
That's why Hinder exists, because these people preceded it.
Oh, okay.
These guys opened the floodgates to dozens and dozens of really, really terrible bands.
Again, your opinion. I quite like that Hinder song. I'm not going to comment on Nickelback because I haven't really listened to any of their stuff. But I know they're kind of a punching bag for a lot of...
As they deserve to be.
Well...
And to sum it up, Chad Kroeger, I hope you bleed to death real soon. Die! Do the world a favour.
That's pretty harsh. But anyway.
I hope you drown to death under your pile of ill-gotten gain. I hope someone gets all of your money, transfers it into, takes it down to the bank, puts it in pennies, and dumps it on you like Scrooge McDuck. And while you sit there buried under your pile of money, choking to death on the coinage, I hope for just 1 second you think of me. I've got a little bit more Nickelback hate.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to quickly, this one will just be a little quick thing. It reminds me of a quote I read. There was an interview with Chad Kroeger where the person interviewing basically brought up criticism of his band. And this was his whole justification that they were credible artists. We've sold a lot of records, and you don't sell records unless you're credible. That's not a direct quote, I'm paraphrasing. He was basically saying, you can't sell records unless you're good. Milli Vanilli sold records. The Crazy Freaking Frog sold records.
Sweet.
Nikki freaking Webster sold records. Selling records just means you have a good PR company.
Yes. And it also just...
Choke to death on your turgid mediocrity, Chad Kroger. I hope you freaking die. Now, I pray for nuclear holocaust on you and everyone you know.